Hi everyone, Lee Magpie here, and today we've got something else Jurassic World related, and this is the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Primal Attack Sound Strike Baryonyx Grim. Now I think Grim is the name of this Baryonyx from the Camp Cretaceous series, which has been really good. And I don't know if they're going to come out with the other two, because there was actually 3 in the series, so spoiler alert if you've not seen it. This is quite late. This only just came out in the UK recently. It's slowly coming out in Smyths, and I got this from Asda, which is very strange because Tesco's was started to get them. Asda stopped doing them for ages. They did the attack packs, but they was coming out very, very slow. But what I like about this Baryonyx is I really love the colours, but this one's a little bit different in this one's got an action feature. So we've had like 3 different versions of the Baryonyx, not sculpt wise, and they've changed the colours. They've done quite a lot of them, but this is the one where you've actually got an action feature on this one where you can turn the tail. And yeah, but we'll check all that out when we get it out the packaging. And then there's 2 other versions of the Baryonyx that I will do a comparison. Mattel's done a lot of these colours. I don't know why they've done them, but they have, and I'm loving them. And yeah, but the packaging's pretty much the same as all the other packaging. It's got Primal Attack here, and it's a Sound Strike one. And this is the back of the box. The figure looks absolutely awesome, and as always, it's compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app. My packaging's a little bit wonky, but it was the only one on the shelf. But yeah, it's compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app, and I always show the scan code so you can scan it in. That's a really awesome picture, by the way, of the Baryonyx in action, and it's showing you how you use it there as well. And how you use it there as well. And then these are the 2 other available figures as well. We've got the Pteranodon, and we've got the Triceratops. My head went a bit blank then, but I haven't got them, as I have seen them in the shop, and they do look absolutely awesome. But they've come out with that many Triceratopses. When you get them, if you're a collector but you like to make them look like they're in heads, it's quite hard when you've got all the other colours. So it just starts looking like a rainbow in the end. So if you wanted them just to do photography with just a few mixed colours, like a green and a grey one, then it'd work. But when you've got like loads of different colours, it don't work very well. So that's the reason why I haven't got a Triceratops. I really love the colouring of the blue and grey. But I might get one in the future, but at the moment I'm not. And the same goes for the Pteranodon. We've had loads of different colours, and I know we've had loads of different colours of this one, but I never bought this. I was a bit of a late bloomer buying a Baryonyx figure, because I didn't know what to think of it at first. But now that I've seen loads of different colours, and I've seen them in action a bit more in this series, I've been really excited to collect them. So without further ado, I'm going to get this out the packaging, as I have gone on it a little bit too long. Oh, and by the way, if you want this figure, it is £19. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get this Baryonyx out the packaging. So everyone, I've got the Baryonyx out of the packaging, and my overall thoughts is it looks really awesome. And it contains of 2 types of green, a cream colour and another brownish colour. Then the feet are in a dark brown, and then it's got this really nice speck of red, just that pop of red, just to add a little bit more vibrant in it. And yeah, I really, really like it. It's a really awesome figure. And I've just turned down my lighting a little bit so you get to see that green a little bit better. And yeah, it looks really awesome. This is the face sculpt up close. It's not really changed from the other sculpts we've had in the past. It's got like a really faded yellow eye, which is don't really bother me that much, but the eye is a little bit faded, but you can see that it's yellow, and then it's got this really nice speck of red going around the eye. The sculpt always has been really good. and it's got this really lovely crocodile-y type of face. And there is the mouth there. It's got a bit of a paint blemish on the teeth here, as you can see there, which is a bit annoying, but it was the only one in the shop and I really wanted to get a review out as it is a bit late. And it's just got some nice scale detailing going down the face as well. Elongated face as always. Really nice texturing and very crocodile-like or alligator-like. If you hear a noise in the background, it's raining, and if you hear another noise in the background, I've got two little dogs downstairs playing. So yeah, I really love the way they've done this speckle of like scattering of cream colour going through it. Like, it's like a colouring book. It's like the lines for the green to set on, and I think it looks really good how they've done that. And then it separates this, it's like the cream blends into this brown colour. There is the speaker underneath the belly. Detail wise, the sculpt is really detailed, but it's not as detailed as other figures. Like, there'd be a lot of texturing on the legs here on other figures, but these only just like a bit of normal scale detailing. And I love the back there. The back has got really lots of detail, and it does remind me of a crocodile. And you can imagine this hunting in water with these coloured schemes. I like the more natural coloured schemes when it comes to a carnivore. So I'll do a comparison with the other Baryonyxes to show you the other greens and browns, what you can get if you're new to this figure. But as you can see here, the green goes into this like moss green at the top, like a swampish green. It's two separate, it's actually 1, 2, 3 greens, but this green is, I don't know if they've changed it because it's a little bit separate to the green on the neck. As you can see, it's got a gap here where they've connected the head, but I don't know if that's meant to be a different green to this one, or it's meant to be the same, but it's just a little bit off print. I don't know. But it looks really good and it blends really well, so I'm not bothered. And I kind of like that they have mixed different colours of greens, because sometimes they'll do these figures and they'll just plop one colour of one and then a colour at the bottom. So when they had a little bit more colours inside, like different mixtures of greens and grey, cream colours and browns, then it's really nice. But yeah, it variants into this like dark green, fades into this like mossy, darky, swampish green, and then it goes into a little bit more of a brighter green on its back. And I really like the sculpting because it just reminds me of like this crocodile with the texturing and lumps and bumps here, and the little lines going all the way down, and it fades into its tail. Really nicely done. And then I like how the green just scatters on the leg there. It'd be kind of cool if they put this cream colour, what scatters like a little river going down its side. It'd be cool if they scattered that down there like that, and then all the way down to the sides of the tail. But overall, really nice. The mouth you can actually open however you please, but mine has got this really awkward locky jaw. But it is fine, it's not like broken or anything like that, it's just a bit locky. And yeah, so you can open and close the mouth however you want. And what I like about this one is when you move the head, makes these really cool sounds. Mine seems a bit quiet. When I got it from the shop, it didn't have its tag in, so I don't know if it's been like used a lot. But that sounds really awesome. And what I like about this is some action features on these Mattel toys. If you've got an action feature what's to do with the tail and moves its head to do with the mouth, that sounds awesome. You can't usually move the legs. So, and you can't usually move the mouth however you want. So with this action feature, you can move the head like that. Obviously it doesn't stay like that. And you can move it side to side, and it's got some really nice movements. And if you did want to pose this figure, say you wanted to do a real cool picture, but you wanted its head to move that side, all you'd have to do is put something inside the head that way, and it'll wedge it that way, and you can do a really cool photo. And you can actually move the tail as well, but not on its own. You can't leave it like that, it'll just bounce back. The sounds sound really nice, but they sound a bit quiet on mine compared to other ones I've had in the past. But yeah, the articulation's pretty much the same. The sculpt is pretty much the same as the other ones. The claws are not painted. As you can see here, I think they could have been done with painted in this nice brown colour. I like the feet are real like thin and creepy-ish, and the nails are real elongated. They've not really done that much on other figures, but they have on this one. So the nails are really elongated. They're really nicely painted in this nice brown colour, and it would have been cool if they added just that on them. But they are easy to colour in as well. Like you get a permanent type of pen or some permanent type of paint, but just be careful because this is a bit flexible. So if you're using a pen, it could chip off. So get the right type of model in paint and it'll be fine. But the articulation is pretty much the same. You can move the arms up and down. They can move out like that, and they can swivel all the way around. It's got some really nice movements. Obviously the jaw can open and close however you want. So you can have it a little bit open, really far open. Oh, that's what I mean where it's locked in. Did you see that? Or you can have it fully closed. And you don't have no restrictions with the legs by using the action feature, which I've said in my previous videos. I don't like that if they've got an action feature to do with the tail, you can't usually move the legs. And if it's got a chomping action to do with the action feature with the tail, you can't usually move the mouth. So this one they've just concentrated on moving the head, and you can still move the legs perfectly fine. If you wanted to do like a running action or pose it a certain way. And yes, as you can see, yeah, you can move the legs however you want, and then it can move its thigh in and out as well. And there is the Jurassic World symbol there. As you can see there, and there is the there is the scan code for the Jurassic World Facts app, which I'll pause, so you can pause away and scan away. I'm hoping that is clear enough. There you go. And yeah, there isn't really much more I can say about this figure. It's a very awesome figure. I really love the swampy colours and the green. So everyone, I am done with this review. I quickly just wanted to do a comparison with the other types we've got. So obviously we've got the Dino Arrivals Soundstrike one. I didn't get the very first one, the grey one with the dark blue and then the shiny bit of blue on the end of the nose. Pretty much the one from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie. I didn't get that one, but I really loved the next one they came out with, which was this really nice like moss green, swampish green. And as you can see, I've gone for a theme with the greens and the browns. I think they look much natural. If I got the grey one, I could probably get away with it. And then they came out with like a burgundy red one. And then they came out with another blue one with a bit of orange to do with the lava dripping on its face. So they've come out with quite a few. The burgundy red one came out in a set as well, with Owen, I think it was on a motorbike, and then they came out with like a lava set, what was like slam, and then it had like orange on the tip of the nose. And then this one came out in an adventure set, which is one of the most recent ones, which never came out in the UK for some reason. Big sets don't usually come out in the UK, so I had to pay a lot of money to get this one. Well, actually, I got it for a Christmas gift, and my partner had to pay a lot of money to get that one, which is very disappointing in that perspective. But overall, I think all of these look really awesome. I love the greens and the browns. They really work well. But this one is pretty much the second one whatever came out. It has got a dark eye. It's very faint. It's very faint. It's like a little black eye. I might actually make that a little bit darker so you can actually see that. But this one has the same sculpt pretty much, but you can't move the mouth however you want, and it's a Roravar. Sounds pretty awesome, and actually a little bit louder. You can't move its tail. You can you click the tail in, and there is the speaker there. But I absolutely love the greens on that one. So that one is pretty much no different to these two. I think the body on this one, because it's got an action feature with the tail where you move it, the body's a little bit more straighter and it goes a bit more further out. But these two are pretty much the same, and they have more like a curve where it goes upwards like that. And then this one is the same as this one, but it's got no it's got no sound effects, so it's just basically a chomping one, which I think is quite cool. It's got no complications with it, and yeah, it can run really nice and it moves real smooth. And I absolutely love the brown with the green. They really complement each other. And then obviously we've got the new-ish. So sculpt wise it's pretty much the same, but then this is the newish body where obviously you twist the tail up. Well, you don't twist it, you like lift up the head or turn it side to side. So if you don't really like sound, this one would be the one you should get, but it's quite hard to get and it's in a set. But if you like something what's a bit more actiony, this one would be the best one to get. Even though, to be fair, they're all brilliant, to be fair. There's no actually many pros and cons with any of these three. And then this one, if you like just a normal chomping action and a bit of sound, this is the one for you. I love the dark green on this one, where it's real dark and then it fades into a bit more lighter. All of them just look absolutely awesome. I'm going to do a really cool photography photo on my Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Liam_Magpie. I have a lot of Jurassic World content on there, and I have photos and photography photos of maybe my next video, what's coming up, which I have a few Jurassic World videos coming up very soon. There's a lot of good Jurassic World goodies. Also, I do some really cool photography on there, so follow me on there. And I've got some other not Jurassic World content. I've got other toy stuff coming up soon as well, because I do a big mixed range of toys on my channel. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that alarm bell, and I'll have more toy related stuff coming up soon. And overall, this figure, well, all three of these figures are absolutely amazing, and they're all well worth adding to your Jurassic World collection. And I may even get the grey one, the very first one, and all the other colours, and do a big lineup of them all. But I like all the naturally colours. They're all natural, but these ones go the best for the coloured schemes. And get more into your greenish colours, and maybe the burgundy ones might go better with the brownish ones. So yeah, all of them are very awesome. Mattel do a brilliant job on these figures, and I'll have more coming up soon. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Oh, and if you want this, like I said, it is £19, and these two are quite hard to find. This one's probably a bit more easy to find, and Dino Rival one is one what came out like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, and yeah, 2 years ago. So it'd be very expensive to find, but maybe you might be able to find it on eBay. But yeah, I'm going to stop going on. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.